It's very tough to live on the street. I actually know personally because I've lived on the street before. If you've never actually been in that situation, you could possibly know how that feels. Me and my family moved here because, things wasn't working well back home financially. I had 2 jobs, went to school and still couldn't get, help with housing and things like that. We had a family, had a baby on the way. It was very scary not having control of where you're gonna go, how's your family gonna survive. It was very devastating. If Project Home did not exist, I don't know what we would have done.
Project Home serves as the overflow shelter for homeless families in Ramsey County. Over 400 families every year come through Project Home. So 400 different families coming in and needing a place to stay until they can get housing or get into the main county shelter. And we make sure that there's at least 2 churches, synagogues, or schools available to house families facing homelessness every month. I think I met April and February. Anytime we have families come in and they're pregnant, we really want to make sure they're doing extra okay.
She always checked on me, and all the staff always checked on me to see how I was doing, how was I feeling. People actually care about you, I thought that was pretty awesome. April and Drance are just wonderful people and working so hard to make a good life for themselves here and get back on their feet and provide stability for their family and make sure their kids get a great start to life. We moved in here March 21st. We're doing pretty good. We're doing good. We keep in touch with Sarah and the other staff at Project Home. They're still helping. Durance, my fiance, he has a job now. I'm in school for cosmetology. I would love to finish that and open up my own business so I can keep providing for my family long term and possibly help others. We're all people, and the volunteer and guest labels kind of float away, and they just realize, we're all human beings here together and all God's children.
Today we're getting ready for the Interfaith Teen Day of Service. It's our 2nd annual one, and we're just excited. We have over 100 kids coming here today, and so from all different faith traditions, and we're just kind of showing that religiously diverse people can come together to do something good.
All humans, all people are created in God's image, and so we should treat each other accordingly.
In Islam, community service is not only important, it's necessary and incumbent upon all Muslims.
If we don't have enough money to donate money, but we have a can of food, put a can of food in a food shop. But if we don't have that, donate your time.
There we go.
After they have their experience together, we're going to split the kids up and send them out to 6 different organizations in the community where they will have an opportunity to do an outreach project.
Welcome to Goodwill Outlet. My name's Julie Wagner. I have been here 7 years.
Interfaith dialogue is something that doesn't happen enough in our community and in the country and the world.
I am going to need 4 people to help on a book project.
I think services is something that really connects us all, and it's one way that we can sort of connect on something that is similar rather than focusing on our differences.
I think it's important to be here for so many different reasons. I love interfaith events in general just because it gives us a chance to get to know each other in a non-threatening environment where religion is an issue, but at the same time it's really not.
I just want to say thank you very much for everything you did today. And you have no idea how many lives you affect when you do this type of work.
Say cheese.
A lot of the problems in America stem from ignorance. And as soon as you can get the youth to start talking and having dialogue between each other, it means that when they become adults, there's not going to be that kind of ignorance. When people are not as ignorant, they make decisions not from places of fear and distrust and not knowing something, but from a place of compassion and what's right for the community.
Rainey is very outgoing and energetic. She's 10 years old. She just turned 10 recently. She's funny, she likes to talk, and her biggest dream right now is to grow up and be an actress. Rainey goes to the Indian Enrichment Program, which is through the Department of Indian Works. We call it DIW, which is also a program of the St. Paul Area Council of Churches. And in that program, it meets twice a week during the school year. They do a variety of activities. The biggest thing that the children will talk about is the field trips. They go to museums, the Science Museum and the History Center, places where our children normally don't go or don't have the opportunity or can't afford to go to. DIW takes them there.
After school program is really fun. I have a lot of good friends there.
She loves it. And they also do arts and crafts, so she's learning more about her culture because those crafts are usually connected to her culture.
My teachers are really nice.
This is their opportunity to meet other Native youth in this program and to meet adults who are Native, who are college educated, who are great role models, good healthy parents, and that role modeling is crucial.
Most of our staff have, gone to school, graduated from college, and now they're teaching and working with children because they feel it's so important, and I feel it's so important that we all get our education. Something exciting that happened for our program this year was that Laura Bush noticed our program, and Laura Bush really liked that the nonprofit and the school district and these other agencies had come together to work together.
We received a phone call from Sue Bobolink asking Rainey to be a youth representative of the Indian Youth Enrichment Program. And of course we said yes right away. So we came up with her speech and she wrote it herself, and she wanted to make sure that she included her Ojibwe language. Another thing that she added in her speech is that someday she wants to grow up and be just like the youth workers. And she wants to work with Indian youth herself. And then she did have an opportunity to have a photo op with Laura Bush. She just had a blast. I am very grateful for the St. Paul Area Council of Churches who sponsors programs like DIW and Indian Youth Enrichment. Because of these programs, she's able to know other Indian people, and for her, that makes her proud of who she is. She's growing up knowing that being Indian is a good thing.